Welcome back to Glider Gaming. We're jumping back into the GliderCage here on In Oxygen Not Included. We have a special guest joining us today. Mira the Sugar Glider is actually on my back, running around trying to find a comfy spot to go to sleep. So that's always a nice little deal to have your actual sugar glider hanging out with you. We are doing great with this colony now. The last video just put us over the top. We're no longer in survival mode. We've got everything set up the way we want it. We've got oxygen pouring in. Whoop, hitting the wrong buttons, making it harder to see that. Oxygen is pouring in. We're compressing CO2. We've got our CO2 stuff set up so that we're not letting our dust caps get saturated with oxygen. There's just enough oxygen-CO2 ratio there to keep them growing happily. And if CO2 does pile up too high, we're going to destroy it down here. We're making our oxygen right over here in this nice little room. This room is creating chlorine, which is dropping down. And when the chlorine concentration gets high enough, we are pumping it over here to potentially be used later for sterilizing things. If we don't end up doing that, we'll just pump it out into space or something. But all of that is being routed through the colony. See if, yeah. It's being routed through the colony in insulated pipes, so it's not harming anything. In fact, over here we used to have ridiculously, oh sorry, that was the wrong overlay. Okay, here's the temperature overlays. We still got some really hot water right there. And this is heat generation. But this hot oxygen going through, as well as this hot water, is not stifling our trees. Ew. Irrigation. Okay, we don't have enough irrigation. But both the water and the oxygen is being pumped through this nice little cooling chamber we set up. We've got hydrogen here, currently in the 38 degree range, but it's able to take 60 degree oxygen, turn it into 40 degree oxygen, a little warmer than we'd like, but much better than it could be. And it's taking 55 degree water, turning it into 38 degree water. So, getting some quality cooling happening there. I'm just kind of finishing out these bedrooms last time. And I want to start talking about food. We can now do quality of life things for our duplicants, so we're definitely going to do that. Hey, and there's a great cook. We're going to take this fella. Alright, we're going to go into priorities, because I normally don't let anyone cook. So, this guy is our cook. You're the one, fella. Let's see here. Your creativity is a 3. We can probably get a better creativity dupe, so we'll just leave that for now. Now we're going to go into skills. Alright, Ren, you are our cook, right? You're the fella I just took. Yep. Camille, I'm pretty sure she's actually like a night owl or something, so we need to get her into that. We already have 3 people doing construction and 3 people doing farming. We don't have that many people doing digging, so we'll put you through the digging rounds before we go up into the others. Ban Hee is a machine operator, so let's go ahead and put you through the engineering tasks. Lindsay, you have been doing stuff. She's almost out of morale, though, so Lindsay's going to have to wait. Ada is much the same way. We can put her through operating as well. Oh, that's too many. All right. May, our only level 3 digger, is a bit of a smarty pants, it looks like. Where's your science? Is 3? We don't really need another scientist, but she'll learn other skills faster, and it improves her morale, so why not? Nisbet, you are a main farmer. You'd love to do exosuit stuff, so that'll improve your morale, so you can definitely do that. And what are we deficient on? We could use better doctoring. Your science is -3. That's not good. I doubt that's natural. You're probably ill, would be my guess. But But your medicine is 1, so I guess we could make you our backup doctor. Otto! You're our other digger, but we need to wait on that because it will take you too high up. We'll go ahead and give you exosuit since it improves your morale. Catalina is massive ranching. She's another smarty pants. So I guess we can give her science since it improves her morale. It'll make her learn other stuff faster. Turner would like to be our creative fella. He only has a creativity of 1, so I'm not in love with that myself. He cannot cook. But, you know, digging is important, so we'll run him up the digging chain for a bit. And then Stinky. Stinky's maxed out his stuff he loves. So, what should we do with you? You have machine skills. Construction's also really important. We'll just give you construction. All right. So, we couldn't upgrade some people because of morale. So, we're going to do that with cooking. So, we're going to come in here into stations. Nope, it's not stations. Could have sworn it was stations. No, it's just in food. Yep, that's right. So we're going to go with a gas range. Put the gas range over here, I guess. Actually, I'm going to wait. I know what the electric grill does in its size, so I'm going to put that there. So gas range has a gas intake pipe. Oh, we actually need natural gas for this. That's novel. Huh. But it refines certain things into other things. So we'll build one, but we aren't going to use it for a while. You know, actually, now that I see it, I'd much rather have a gas range over there on the wall. Because I'm definitely going to pump the gas in through that wall. So that'll go there. The grill can go here. They both need power. Which is strange, because, you know, it's using gas. Why would it need power? But, you know, research-wise, we've got almost everything done. So we'll do glass blowing. Yeah, we'll do glass blowing, then we'll do that, and then we'll start working on rocketry, and then we'll be done researching. Oh, hats. I haven't really thought about hats either, have I? Hats are important, folks. Let's see, you're currently wearing like a crop tending hat? Okay, you're the farmer. That's fine. Turner, super hard digging. Critter ranching 2. Oh, I think he had a better hat on. Exosuit. Improved construction 2. Nisbet. Improved farming. May, you're a super hard digger. I think you guys probably have the best hat you can. Okay, these guys don't have any hats. Put on your hats, folks. There we go. Now everybody has a hat. Alright, power grid wise. We've only got 310 power on this line, so we can definitely bring this one over to power our cooking. Okay, things are staying chilly over here, that's good. But that heat is starting to encroach in the base. So I think, I don't really want them to ever use this anyway, so we're just going to build a couple layers of insulation right there. I guess we might as well run some natural gas over here. It won't hurt anything. As long as we find the right spot. I guess we'll go right here. Need a bridge. We're gonna try to remember this for once. Need 2 bridges. And then I was completely wrong about how I was gonna run that pipe. Right, 1 bridge and oops, dirt bridge. You know you can't come to the glider cage or glider game without a little bit of derping around and oxygen not included. Okay. Uh-oh. Huh? What? How did you get there? Very confusing. Okay, well, he fell asleep there. He's not dead, though, so there's that. Oh, we don't want to dig all that out. We do, in fact, want them to come up here and do that first. That way we can drain this down here. No. Oh, he's still trapped. I see where. Okay, now you can get out. She didn't suffocate, so that's the important thing. Okay, so this is going to make forever fried mushrooms. And we are going to tell people that they can't eat regular mushrooms so that we always have something to fry. Lettuce. Oh, leaves from the waterweed. Cool, I haven't grown that yet. Okay, not sure what that is because it's too high up. I guess it must be the hexalent fruit. So we don't want people to eat meat. We're going to save that to cook. I'll have to check. Maybe there's obviously new recipes. Pickled meal lice is grizzly. So is regular meal lice. So we don't make it any better. Oh, we have a little bit of lettuce. How about that? Okay, we actually can't turn off mushrooms because that's like the only food we actually have. Not sure how. Most of our meal lice is growing just fine. We are going to come back later and turn that off, though. A pacu fillet. That used to just be meat, so that's cool. So we can make cooked fish with pacu fillets and then barbecue. So they've really pared down what we can cook here. It's interesting. It's funny. They gave up completely on this system and just started building pipes. Okay, so the reason that's so hot is we're still piping in the really hot water over here. Which is fine. We only need this until we're done researching. And then we really don't need this water anymore. Okay, that grill is up and running now. So it says we have unrefrigerated. What? Oh no. Okay, so at one point I checked and this was all CO2, but it's because it wasn't compressed. Now that we have quality oxygen, which, look at that, very quality oxygen. Now that we have quality oxygen rolling around, it's compressed the CO2 and our food was going to spoil. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, there we go. Store nothing. That way people are gonna have to come move that food into containers sooner. In all honesty, these are probably fine, but I am concerned about that little bit of oxygen, and it seems like there's another little oxygen just kind of floating around, so we just want that to be taken care of. I'm gonna switch those over too. So we do just want anybody who's in here cooking to be filling that with CO2. Another thing we're going to start working on is some suits for our people. Exosuits, that is. So we need a new station. The exosuit forge. We need 400 kilograms of refined metal. So what do we got right now? Just aluminum, okay. So we need 8 to get 400. So I'm just going to do 16 so we can make some other stuff with the amounts lying around. We're just not quite producing enough spoiled water to keep these guys going. But we don't need them to go constantly. They're not burning stuff constantly, so we don't need them producing constantly. It'll all work out. Okay. A mushroom wrap can be made with lettuce and fried mushroom. Sweet. Let's just make that until we can't. Spicy tofu. Needs tofu. How do we make tofu? Nosh beans. Okay. So how do you, where do you make it at? I didn't see tofu on the grill. Do we need that other I like never use this building, so maybe you make tofu in here. We'll have a look. This is fun. We're to the part where I get to discover things from the update. I mean, we did some of that over here, but like they really changed the food system up. Okay. We have 2 days worth of fried mushrooms, so now we're going to turn off regular mushroom. No one will starve now. Okay. We're going to dig this out. Long commutes, okay. No research. That I can deal with. Right here. New printables. Yeah, let's take some curative tablets. So those guys are fine, and I'd love to get more dupes. Like, we can support more dupes, but I don't have the ability to make medicine right now, so taking the free medicine seems worthwhile. Okay, they're saying they can't reach this. Ah, I see. They can't get down and then get back up. You know what? We really don't need to do that. Because I want to go up anyway. To get more algae. The algae is no longer an imperative. We're going to do fine without algae. But, you know, having a stockpile for rainy days is never a bad idea. So there's some water weeds up here. Is there lettuce in there too? Some shells that have been molted. I wonder if these guys eat the lettuce. Molt, eggshell, molt. So I really don't know anything about these guys either. They're non-hostile, they eat polluted dirt and rot piles. The shells they leave behind can be crushed into lime. Polluted dirt, rot pile, they make sand. Huh. So, if the water weeds shed their leaves, then it rots eventually, and these guys must eat it, would be my guess. Okay, we ran out of iron, so we're gonna have to cancel these. We're gonna come back in, make the radiant pipes again out of aluminum. Just go get some water. There's plenty over here. Okay, what's this thing do? It makes tofu. Okay. Nice. Lice loaf is of a higher quality, but uses water. Is that water over there clean water? Yeah, there's no germs in that. So we could make lice loaf as a forever thing. So if we're going to make lice loaf, we just have to come in here and tell them not to eat the meal lice. That way they can eat something that's slightly better. Okay, we also have plenty of water, but I think I do want to destroy CO2 in here. It will just create more polluted water, so there's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to take this clean water back over here, and drop it down here, right there. We're going to take the polluted water, bridge it, and bring it right in here. So we're going to destroy that one. Bridge and bridge. Pardon me. Somehow some polluted water got there. Must have broken a pipe or something, but the water lock is back, so that's fine. And we're not going to put any restrictions on this. This is just going to run 24/7. We are creating much more clean water than we know what to do with, so it will not harm anything. I wonder if they have to come down and do anything with this. Pipe blocked. What happens to the salt? Do they have to come in and take it out? If so, we're just gonna mop that. Okay, we're still missing a little bit of aluminum. So we're making another 16, because we clearly don't have enough refined aluminum to do anything if we can't make these tiny little pipes. What are folks doing? It's the middle of the day. Oh yeah, we wanted to check recent dupes. Camille and Banhi. I think one of them is needing to go on a different schedule, so that's Catalina. Camille. Skills, maybe? Nope. Bio. Squeamish, Tinkle Toes, Small Hands, Vomiter. Okay, it must not be you. So, Banhi. Small Bladder, Uncultured Grease Monkey, Destructive. Or maybe we just didn't take one that has that. Okay, that being said, we still need to put them on other schedules because we overload one schedule and then the bathrooms don't work well. Oh, they added new... Oh, it just clarifies when night is and when daytime is. All attributes +3 at night. So, oh, they're even identifying that right there. So yeah, we definitely didn't take one. Anyhow, Ren... Ada. We'll take Camille as well. That way the next one will go on that one and kind of be more equalized. Yeah, they are telling you exactly when you want your early birds and your night owls to be working and whatnot. That's awesome. Okay, we need more CO2. Huh? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that at all. I guess that's fine. It won't actually hurt anything to have that water mixed. But yeah, sand's a real thing. Should have been thinking about that. Huh. Why isn't he wearing a hat? Stinky. Skills. Yeah. Oh, Stinky and Otto just don't have hats. There you go. You're a farmer. And you... There, you're exosuits. This is quite a task. Keep mopping, guys. Keep mopping. You can do it. Yeah. Now we can mop it all. Pardon me. Coughed again, but I caught it this time. Okay. I want these 3 tiles dug. Alright, looks like this whole system is in place, so when we're ready we can pump out water, and when we're ready we can pump in liquids and gases to cool them down. Truth that, truth that. Alright, no research left, so we'll go back in here, and we're going to take it all the way up to this spot. It won't let us go any further, but it'll let us do all the basic research for small, or solid cargo. So, somebody should dig that before we do much else. It's a thought. Thank you. Oh, you're trapped. Drop down. Oh, still trapped. But it's okay. You're gonna definitely bury yourself. Let's see, what materials do you have available to save your life? Clay and polluted stuff is not gonna save you. Ooh, a paku fillet. Buddy bud seeds, abyssallite, gold amalgam. Okay, there's gold. So you can build a mesh tile right there and save yourself. Or you're gonna somehow sleep underwater and not die, because that's the same. Oh man, come on, Otto. They're not gonna be able to build. Okay, now they can build that. Cancel that. Dig right there. Well, we can build that whole thing out. Okay, but really, you should build that so you don't die, please. You don't deliver stuff, is that the thing? You ate a paku fillet, that's interesting. Come on, just deliver the gold. It's right now. Oh, it's okay. I told them to do it out of aluminum. Do it out of gold, man. Save your life, please. Okay, well, making a mess into polluted water is not a big deal to me. The water wasn't germified, but, like, it's polluted water. I wasn't going to use it for helpful things anyway. Alright, now get out of there, man. Okay, now you've trapped yourself. So I need you to dig that sedimentary rock and build a ladder. Build a ladder out of sedimentary rock. Quickly, quickly before you get... Nope, cancel that. Okay. Ugh, these dupes, you know, they're just always looking to kill themselves. You gotta look after them like they're children. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and build a wall right here too. The purpose of this wall is going to be that it's going to drain into here, and then it will overflow over here. That way, I will have this cooling pool ready to go. Yeah. I think I just might need to build a second pump, just in case. So I won't be able to pump this water out quite as easily. And water-wise, those have to go below. Why are y'all sleeping up here? You're not trapped. It just takes too long. It's weird. Okay. And dig out some more of this stuff. Okay, they should be able to dig that one. Yeah, all foods and things are able to be stored. They're still just not quite good enough. Just in case we find any more pacu fillets. Temperatures over here are a little warm. All this stuff creates quite a bit of heat. Oh, new printable. I really don't need briar seeds, I don't think. So I already have a decorator at 3. But he doesn't love decorating, I don't think, he or she. So I guess we'll take a backup cook and a decorator. So skills. Max. You're my artist. And priorities. Max is also allowed to cook. And he's allowed to art. Sorry guys, I have to call my wife real quick, so it'll be quiet for just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Alright, up here, we're just peeling off layers of stuff so that we can call this done and close it up. We're going to put the insulation right there, destroy those. If we really wanted, we could sweep all this stuff up, but most of it I do not care about. Except some of this stuff. Sedimentary rock. No. That shell. I want to sweep this shell. We probably don't have anywhere to put it, though. So let's head down here. And figure out where that goes. Organic? Nope. Miscellaneous? Nope. Refined metals we should store. Industrial ingredient. Yep. Huh, that's weird. They have two different malts. Consumable orders. Okay. We can store rust. That's fine. Oh no, we're storing rust somewhere else. Copy settings. Okay. Oh, we never connected power to that. Silly me. We'll just put it in the main line with the heavy watt. Things are looking a lot better. They're all growing a bit more efficiently. A lot of these have stopped growing. We should probably just relocate this farm somewhere else, but... Or I could try to use a radiator system to cool it. We got a lot of other stuff going on, though, so... I think I'm going to deconstruct that bed. And look at putting in some other sort of medical station. Okay. So yeah. We should probably get this iron out of there too. Yeah, the rest of it I really just don't care about. The rest of it can just get buried. So it's time to open this up. We won't take that top layer off. I don't want that sand. Well, that part's going to come crashing down. That was a good jump. Oh, didn't get a jump on that one. Excellent. And they picked up the poke shell molt and the iron, so that's great. Okay. Let's throw a ladder up here. We're gonna come get a whole bunch of good stuff. Just trying not to release these noxious gases quite yet. Oh, a leaky oil fissure in the middle of a biome. That's interesting. Never seen that before, but it looks like a full-on magma biome. It's interesting. This is the edge of the map. It looks like I can't scroll over any further. Also, just come over here. All of this is lovely phosphorite to feed our cooling weezeworts up here. Okay, everything is built there. So we can now enclose that. Still trying to mop those higher up areas. Really should get exosuits up and going here any minute now. We should have what we need to build the station. So an exosuit forge. We're just going to put it here again for now. Probably relocate both of those once I have exosuits. Just because they create heat, and long-term sustainability, you don't want to be creating so much heat inside of your base. Oh. We made it so they can't reach over here. Yeah, this would be a nice storage tank. It'll last us a very long time if we can get it filled up quite well. No, mop that water. Hurry. I don't want the water to spill. Somebody, mop me. No, nobody cares about mopping. Alright, now we got the mops. Ah, now we're gonna have to mop again. Okay. Our leaky, or no, our cool water vent is officially unlocked. So let's analyze it. We have the researchers. A highly pressurized geyser that periodically erupts with freezing crushed ice. It creates polluted water at -10 degrees. It erupts for 484 seconds every 809 seconds, but we need to analyze how often this will happen. I guess I really don't care about this. That's a good point. When this starts erupting, we'll want just a little block here to keep it going this way. And come up here. We're gonna set these little things to auto harvest. Looks good all in all. Oh, it's gonna erupt already. That's awesome. So it's in a... It's not a terribly warm area, but help cool things down here. Lickety split. Yeah, we have fully functioning engineers. So we can start researching stuff. Or fully functioning researchers to research things. And I'm honestly surprised. Oh, it's overpressure already? Interesting. So what we need to do is come make this a lot deeper. Oh, not that deep. That one's overpressure too, I bet. Let's just storm it. Something's there that's stopping us. Yeah, a couple things are trying to grow. And we're going to come through here and we're going to extend this so that this won't be overpressure. I guess we should do it probably more like this. Nah. It's fine. A Drecklet. I don't really want a Drecklet. Whatever. I guess we'll take a Drecklet. Those dupes didn't inspire me. We have plenty of seats and we have plenty of beds for our dupes right now, so that's excellent. Almost time to start using those again. Alright, she's researching that and cooling down. Alright, our forge is done. Oh, good. It used to be you could only make Atmo suits out of copper, so I was really getting worried about our ability to make Atmo suits, but we can also make them out of aluminum. It takes 300 kilograms per exosuit. So that's one exosuit. And then we need 6 more. 2 exosuits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of lost count. We'll just do 60. And then let's see, that was 10. So we should be able to make 8 pretty easily. Oh, wow. Really ups their excavation skill. Plus 50 insulation. They never used to have all this detail about it. That's kind of cool. Oh, I wonder if it's different between suits. Insulation 50, 20, 10. 50, 20, 10. No. No, they look to be identical. It'd be cool if they had different different insulation factors and things based on the material you were able to use for them. That'd be really cool. That Paku is sitting in the 1 salt water. That's funny. So that's getting chilled down. That's awesome. So it'd be very easy to bring this over here. Yep, that gas grill's looking good. There's no shortage of natural gas for the moment. Everything's looking very nice. Except the people are getting hypothermia from hanging out over here. That's sad. Poor guys. Have another rust biome up here with one of those nosh things. So we can start experimenting with some farming of different things. Oh, there's nosh over here too. Cool. We can dig all that out. Start stripping this little biome down. Take the whole thing out, I think. Let's do a full evaluation with the heat radar. See if we can find any more volcanoes. I know there's a few that we've found, but I turned off the ability to get there because they weren't focusing on life-saving stuff. Looks like a magma biome based on the heat. That's the other rust biome we found. Neutronium in this rust biome would actually be warmer. It'd probably be like a light green if there's one in there. So this is one we could go to still. And then there's one over here we could still go to, but I definitely want them to have suits before we start heading that way. Okay, that's the whole area, so. Alright, let's put a few Atmo suits down here. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more refined metal to actually make those. Let's go ahead and make some iron. Well, we're gonna have to make all this before we can do that. Oh, table salt. What do we need table salt for? I'm not familiar with table salt. None of these recipes needed table salt that I was aware of. Nope, none of those need table salt. So let's learn about table salt. It does not have an entry. Well, let's make 5 table salt. Make 10 table salt. That's 50 grams. That's hardly any. But I'm interested. Alright, this is working away trying to destroy some of the CO2. To help facilitate that, we should probably replace a couple of these. Dig some of this stuff out. A little bit of scaffolding to assist with that. Huh. We have hit a point where we're out of power, and these are just chucking along. That's interesting. Nothing wrong with that. Just figured we'd have a lot more power available before that happened. So if we need to, we can go up above, and we can put more machines. It'll drip it down. Okay, I see. Alright, now the CO2 from up here has 2 routes to get down here. You know, I didn't build any of this stuff out of... Oh, I did. I built a couple of them out of gold. 49 degrees, 54 degrees. They're doing okay, but we might have to rebuild those at some point. That actually just filled up. Surprising. Oh, it doesn't actually hold that much. Look at this. Everyone can breathe now. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, you know what? We should also feed these guys. Let's do a food critter feeder. We'll feed these little shine bugs some phosphorus as well. Temperatures remaining an issue in this general area. Yeah, this farm is not long for this world, but it's okay. We have our mushroom farm to primarily supply us with food. And there's some things I can do to cool this down now. Alright, we have this fully analyzed. So this thing's gonna run for 27 cycles. And then it's up for 69 cycles every 112 cycles. So it'll be dormant for 60 cycles and it'll come back. Or 50 cycles, less than 50. Not bad. This whole area is getting chilled out. So even though this probably won't fill up, we'll still be able to run some stuff through it. Ooh, spicy tofu. Okay, so spicy tofu is a very high level food. Plus 16 morale. So we're just going to turn that one off. We're just going to store it. It's not quite time to turn those on, but we just have to do it. Because these are basically full. That one's still got some space. But The spicy tofu we'll save for when we have astronauts, because we'll need that for the astronauts to stay happy. Okay, so we've made table salt. They can add this to their food. Duplicants automatically use table salt while setting at the mess table. Only the finest grains are chosen. So is there something we can give them to deliver the table salt? On furniture. Or utilities. Interesting. So, it's cool that you can add salt, just kind of a strange way to do it. What's that copper volcano? Temperatures over here are life-alternatingly hot. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to put exosuits here. And then we'll tunnel over here and come back into this area. Okay, that should help a lot. I am going to put a second layer right there, just in case, for safety. Copper or aluminum ore. Oh, and we're allowing... Okay. There's not really... I'm just thinking about what happens here, because I've allowed this area to be filled up with this CO2. So maybe we should undo that. Maybe we should replace those tiles there. Then I'll have to worry so much about opening this area up to the CO2 laden area. Still a lot of CO2 is going to dump down there, but it'll be fine. That's all the further I'm going to dig for the moment. Okay. So we have just regular shine bugs. Feed them phosphorite. Then sun bugs also can eat phosphorite. So we'll just feed everything phosphorite. We can probably just store like 200 kilograms, though we don't need insane amounts. I'll take this down to just 3, because that's all I have space for down here. So a checkpoint there, with a dock, and we've run out. We still have the powering, and we still have the oxygen, so that'll all be fine. A little bit of chlorine got in the base. Not sure when that happened. We've got our CO2 lock there. Not sure. Repair errand. Oh yeah, I guess. Technically needs to be repaired. We need a suit there. So clearance always permitted. I'm gonna go to vacancy. That way they can only come this way if there's an opening for their suit. That way if I make a mistake and open up multiple suit points to this area, we'll still be okay. So we might have to redirect this water flow because it's too hot. Yeah, we're just gonna stop this water flow right here. Then we're gonna extend this pipe this way. This is going to begin that. I'm going to drop this down here. Bring it back this way. Bring it here. So what does that mean? That means we're going to be putting water in this way. We're definitely going to need that. I'm going to break that. It's going to make a mess. Very hot mess. This is going to drip all the way down, because why wouldn't it? Okay. I do want to be careful over here. We're gonna just, oh, why are we starving? Who is starving? Where were you at? Are you dead? You're not dead. Wait, we're gonna begin cooling that over here. And then sending it back in. It's gonna come over to here. We can feed that there if we need to. That means we're going to have to reverse the flow of this. We have cut off all running water for our pipes for the moment, so that's not good. So that was short-sighted. Okay. We're going to reconnect this for a while. So, yeah, we shouldn't have broken that, because I forgot the supplies the toilets. So we're going to continue supplying our toilets. And then when this is finished, we won't end up filling it with hot water coming from the wrong way. Alright, we are returning the flow of water. People will still be able to use the bathroom. All this can go. Don't need a lick of this. We're actually, yeah, we're not going to destroy that abyssalite tile. Because abyssalite's a much better insulator than our insulating tile. And we're just going to need a little ladder up here in order to get that stuff. Alright, well, this video went a little longer than I meant it to go. Thank you for joining us. we are finally getting some stuff done around here, which is very exciting. So thank you for joining us on Oxygen Not Included. I am, of course, Glider. You're watching Glider Gaming, and we're oh so happy to have you. Thanks much. Bye-bye.